Hey beauties, welcome back to the channel, or if you are new, welcome. My name is Riri and I'm an over 40 lover of all things beauty, and I have a soft spot for indie brands. Today it is all of my current favorites and my go-to makeup look. Alright beauties, before we dive in, please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you have not yet. There's also a little join button right down there that you can click to become a channel member. Thank you to my channel members. My eyes are already done. This video I think will be up before this video. So if you're interested, this is the Clionadh Cosmetics, the Dragon Fruit palette. Literally like a 3-minute look, super impactful, super beautiful, and I've done this look like 6 times now. Anyways, we're going to get started on everything else. I'm going to pin back my little tiny bit of hair. Also, peep my earrings. They are from Ivory Moon Studios. I am obsessed with them, as y'all know. I am first going to go in with the Beauty Blender Opal Essence Serum Primer. I have been absolutely obsessed with this as of late, and I paid like $3 for it from TJ Maxx, I think. I love it. I love the consistency. I love that it has this beautiful kind of opalescence to it. It gives a little bit of moisture to the skin, but it's not like oily or anything like that. It reminds me of the Laneige one that I am obsessed with. Maybe not quite as hydrating as that, but it is so beautiful. As you can see, it gives a really pretty glow. And if I were going outside at all, I would be using one of the two of these, either the Super Glow Screen SPF 40 or the Unseen Sunscreen, also SPF of 40. These are my go-tos. They're beautiful, they're wonderful, they're incredible, and I love them. And before we dive in with foundation, I'm going to go in with the Rebel Rouge Labs Stay Potion number 13. It is in a nice glass bottle. It does have vitamin E in it, and I have used the heck out of this. I've raved about Rebel Rouge Labs since she became a brand, and I've raved about her setting sprays, and she finally came out with a full size. I'm a little bit obsessed. I do have a discount code. It is RIRI10. That is just for you guys. I do not earn any commissions or anything like that. But because it does have the vitamin E in it, I also feel like it helps to keep the skin just super hydrated, especially having drier skin. I want to be as hydrated as I can be and as prepped as I can be before going in with foundation. Now, my foundation, this is not going to be anything new. If you saw my review on this a few months back or a couple months back, it is the Kosas Revealer Skin Improving Foundation. And mine is in the shade Light Medium Neutral Warm 190. This is, I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, I've been in the pool and stuff. It's a little light for me right now, but that means I get to try out the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Foundation very soon, because that was too dark when I bought it. Moving on. Anyways, I'm going to put a little bit here, and we are going to blend that out. I'm going to go in with my LYS Beauty foundation brush. I am going to pounce in the general area that I kind of have redness and broken capillaries, things like that, acne scarring, and then whatever little bit of product is left, I'm going to take to the perimeter of my complexion, and then we will blend it out. So, how are you? How is everybody doing? Do we have any birthdays? If so, happy birthday. Vacations? Cruises. Also want to ask you guys about cruises. Let's let that be our theme for today, our topic for today. I really want to go on a cruise. We actually had one planned prior to COVID that got canceled, and that's fine. But I honestly, when it did get canceled, I was kind of happy. Does that sound bad? I of course have anxiety, and I am quite claustrophobic, and I know that you can get out of, you know, your space, your room, your whatever the hell they call it, cabin, when you're on a cruise, and go to the rest of the boat, walk around, go shopping, go swimming, go doing whatever. I would like to know from you guys if you have been on a cruise and you do have anxiety or you do have a little bit of claustrophobic tendencies. How was it? How is it? Should I go? Also, I'd like to know, what is the best cruise you've ever been on? Like, when do you buy your tickets or your passes or whatever? How much is it? Should you bring your own alcohol? I want to know all the deets. I'm nosy as hell. As you can see, this is beautiful. It is a beautiful, I say medium buildable coverage because I can still see just a little bit of imperfections. Y'all know that doesn't bother me. I have skin. I'm human. We all have skin. Yeah, it's beautiful. It wears incredibly well, especially for here. Y'all know I'm a fluffy bitch, and it's North Carolina. It's hot. and muggy, and it stays on all day. I love this foundation. I need to go through my foundations, hence needing to do a declutter big time, because again, this is too light for me right now, and it's only going to get lighter and, you know, more fair on me as we kind of progress into full-on summertime. I may go ahead and get the next shade up, or maybe 2 shades up, but I love this foundation. I'm going to do the other side, and I'll be RB. Alright, beauties, I am back. You saw that I used the iMethod Beauty little brow stamp. It's waterproof, it's budge proof. I like it. It's a little dark, but I feel like when I have all my makeup on, it looks okay. But I just like the fact that I'm lazy and it works and it lasts all day. I'm going to go back in with my Rebel Rouge Labs spray. I do this after every makeup application. This just kind of ensures, even if you have oily skin, that nothing is looking cakey or powdery or dry or anything like that. It kind of just makes everything become one with the skin, as opposed to everything sitting on top of the skin. It's just beautiful. I really like it. Speaking of beautiful and I like it, this shirt is from my girl Debbie over at Debbie Tone. I know that she is no longer on the platform. Sadly, I know some things happen. That's her business, but I hope she's okay. I hope if you see this, Deb, that you know you are loved. And I want to say to you guys too, if you do know Debbie and you know you're somebody that's like, hey, I'll still be here for you, whatever, please still be there for her. Check in on her from time to time. Let her know that she's loved and that you're thinking about her, please. And Debbie, I love you and I miss you. Next up, I'm going to go in with the best cream blush I've ever tried. I got this either in my Ipsy or Boxy, I can't remember, but it is the Keys Soul Care, which is Alicia Keys brand, and it is the cream blush in the shade Grace. I have been using the heck out of this blush. It is absolutely stunning, and I go in with this little like kind of tighter, firmer packed brush. It's the Farrah 820 FF. Also, I think I got in an Ipsy glam bag. I go in and I pick up some. I do this prior to setting my complexion. And y'all know I'm a blush hoe. I love it. And it looks beautiful. And this color is gorgeous. So I kind of start here pretty heavily, if I might say. I start here. And then I kind of work my way up toward the hairline. And then kind of still avoiding this area here, I go up onto my nose. And I just stipple it in place. It is so beautiful. It's creamy, but it's not so soft and creamy that it's kind of pulling up other product or it's kind of looking waxy or oily in any kind of way. It dries completely down, but it's also, you know, it's not so dry that it's tugging at the skin or anything like that. It's just, you guys, it's so beautiful. It lasts forever on the skin. I think even if you do have oily skin, it's going to last a very long time on the complexion. It's just stunning. I love the color. I definitely want to get some more of these because it's stunning. I absolutely love it. All right, next up, I'm going to go in. I know they're no longer a brand, and I should have done the haul when I first ordered this, back when they were shutting down, but it is a Makeup Geek bronzer. These were the first products that I ever tried from Makeup Geek, and I have to tell you, everything I've tried thus far has been perfection. So I hope that they're just kind of rebranding or maybe going to come back out at a later time, but this is their bronzer in the shade Tawny. And because this is a little deep for me and my foundation's a little light, it's like a match made in heaven. Of course, I'm going in with my Judy brush from the crayon case. I'm going in very, very lightly because it is too dark for me. And I always start at my hairline and push it into my hairline first. And then when I get the bulk of the product off, I kind of bring it down just a little bit. I don't want to disrupt my blush though, kind of through here. So I'm very strategic in where I place the bronzer at. And if you kind of do this method with your bronzer, kind of keeping it really high up and starting the placement here, then once your hair is down, you don't really see that. It still kind of meshes well with the skin. It blends in well, as opposed to maybe you started right here and it was too dark and then it looks kind of muddy, patchy, streaky, whatever the case may be. It is quite heavily pigmented. It lasts all day on the skin. It's beautiful. It is a beautiful formula. And even though it is quite impactful and quite, you know, heavily pigmented, richly pigmented, it doesn't like just stick in one place. I like for my blushes and my bronzers to have a good level of pigment, meaning I want to place it and actually be able to see it, but I don't want them to just kind of stick in place. I don't want it to be so heavily pigmented that it just sticks. It looks muddy, it looks patchy, and I can't blend it. I like pigmented, but I also want blendability, if that makes any sense at all. And we literally are almost done. I'm taking my same exact little Judy brush. I'm going in with my little Dior quad. This is the Dior Backstage Glow Palette. I don't exactly know. Oh, 002 Glitz. And I literally swirl it between all of the shades. And again, I'm starting closer to my hairline. This is so beautiful. It definitely reminds me more like the Amrezy style of highlighters. Again, I don't want to disrupt too much of the blush. I still want that pretty glow, but I want my blush to pop, but I also want a little bit of a glow. And using the fluffier brush is going to just lay down a little bit less pigment. I'm not going to have kind of a big stripe. I'm just going to have an overall kind of beautiful ethereal glow. And then I'm going to do my mascara off of camera. These are not anything new to you, but they're still what I'm loving right now. The Bite Beauty mascara, which I did not like in my very first impressions of it. I like a more dry formula, and now that it's kind of dried a little bit down, I'm obsessed with it. So I will go in with my Maybelline Sky High Cosmic Black and then do a little layer of this. It gives me the length, it gives me the volume, the curl. It lasts all day. It's beautiful. They're both very rich, intense black. Yeah, BRB. And that is my go-to summer look. If I don't use this Rebel Rouge Labs lipstick, which I think is absolutely stunning and incredible, I'm ready to wear it for fall, and I'm ready to wear it with green. Then I just go in with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Field Day. And then I top that with the Too Faced Lip Injection Maximum Plump, which is almost gone. If you know, you know. I'm obsessed with this product. I love it. But this is the final look. Very easy, very simple, super quick. Back to the cruise talk. Let's talk about that just for a second, and then I'll wrap up the video. I want to know what is the best place to be on the boat, like the center, the top, inside rooms, outside rooms, I don't know. And does the room matter? Like, should you get a larger room, or are they all the same size? I know nothing about cruises. I know my best friend goes every year, and my grandma used to go forever. Is it worth it overall for it, or would you say that the money is not worth it to go on a cruise and save our money and go to a resort? Sound off down below. I love you, beauties. Stay happy, healthy, and safe, and be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties. Hey, beauties. It's Riri. Welcome back to my channel, or if you are new, la la la.